Okay, I take a break. If you ain't we sticking around. Just take a town. Parades on both sides around. Not all the that I should fire this like clowns. Every GM got a stone. But can you name another GM that'll beat you ready and grown? But you want it all to go wrong. Hating on everything, even this song. You sticking to the grass, whatever. Like we need mowing along.
Empty seats, or if we're selling out, Bucks be my team, my skull gang is what I'm yelling out. Great diggers catching bodies, go! You know what time it is. Yeah. What we do it now. Going for two. Listen. Yeah. I got them mad. I'm legitimate. I got them blocking me, sweating on me like I'm mad at it. The Saints is good, dog. Oh, I guess mad at you. Haters that tell they mad at the ring. Got Mike Evans breaking like Kanye gon' live through. Didn't lead the league, but get a ring is what he did do. Try to run on us, you already know we the best. Rush up the middle, get locked up like 5-0 on our chest. Tell me why they always testing me. My dog's got that pedigree. Name is David, so that 4-5s to the left of me. Grave diggers was learning and bowls was the remedy. Now grave diggers are cooking and y'all just a recipe. Y'all know the vibes, empty seats or if we're selling out. Bucks be my team and Skull Gang is what I'm yelling out. Call them grave diggers, catching bodies, what we be about. Once they in the hole, Todd Bowles will never let them out. Let them out. Yeah. I know y'all think we ain't done with fantasy South though. I got something for y'all. Let's go. Yeah. Saints said Atlanta's they rival. That sounds like fun. We can't compete. We don't know how to choke playoff runs. Arguing about who choked worse, man, that sounds dumb. If you ain't first, you last. Yeah, that's our rule of thumb. Can someone tell me when you gonna pop your cherry, man? I'm serious. 28-3, I know them numbers get you furious. Does Maddie on your team keep that wound open? I'm just curious. When that time of the month comes, you ain't stopping that bleeding, period. Is this the dynasty? Well, it's finna be. David showed him how to be a player, Bill Bellamy. Jordan Whitehead knocking heads off like they the Kennedys. Guess we married to the game now. Peep the wedding rings. We ain't even doing ring checks. We just measuring. The Saints won the division, so I guess they get a thing. Got Jameis, so now to them turnovers don't mean a thing. The whole South is quiet, so I guess we dead at things. Not no Tennessee, but this 10 a key. You don't wanna be man on man, cause it's 10 to leave. You up in the dust, feeling blessed like you did a sneeze. Not a saint, but when he do a 9, you gon' feel the breeze. Y'all know vibes.
Check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Bucks don't play this week. We play next week. But, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Where's my Pewter and Red podcast background? What is going on there? Let's see. What's going on here? There we go. Gotcha. All right, so we here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I didn't go to work today, so guess what that means? That means we got some film to watch. What we're gonna do is we're going to watch. Oh, I knew I forgot something. Yeah, it sucks to be you, because I know if you thought that the Bucks played this weekend, oh, that's got to be a killer to be reminded that it's not this week. That's got to suck. I'm sorry to have to bring you the bad news, but Tampa Bay Val, what it do? What it do in the building? Soundboard is working, right? Okay, yeah, soundboard is working, so that's gravy. So yeah, we're gonna watch some film today. Let me see real quick if we can see who made the team. I mean, I could probably just say it by memory, but I want to make sure. Let me see who would have it. Who would have it? Let's go to. More than likely, it would be what's his name. That would have the unofficial, because it's not official, but unofficial roster. Let's see. I can't see nobody. Where is he at? I'm looking for like one of the beat reporters. For some reason, I can't find any that would have let's see. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I want to what I want to do is I want to read the 53 man roster, and then that way we can watch film and we can talk about everybody that made the 53 man roster. All right. And when we stop seeing film where there isn't somebody that made the 53 man roster, we will stop watching film. Let's see. Why is it taking me so long to find? This is taking way too long. There we go. Let's see. Man, I have this piece of my tongue that's like, you know how when you burn your tongue and a piece is like ready to fall off or something, and it's just annoying. Come on, you gotta have the 53 man roster, right? Greg, come on, you gotta have it somewhere. Give me a second, fellas. Okay, about the here we go. All right, so we got quarterbacks: Baker Mayfield, Kyle Trask. They let go of John Wolford. Running back: Rashad White, Edwards, Von Tucker. Wide receiver: Evans, Godwin, Palmer, Tompkins, Jarrett. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 5 wide receivers. Tight ends: Auden, O'Keefe, Durham, and Wells. O-line: Wirfs, Filer, Hainsey, Mayock, Gadecki, Leverett, Walton, Scully, and Stinney. Defensive linemen: Villa, Cansey, Gaines, Hall, Golston, and Green. Outside linebackers: Barrett, Tryon Shoyinka, Nelson, Diaby, Gill, and Watts. He made the 53-man roster. Inside linebackers: David, White, Dennis, and Britt. CB: Davis, Dean, McCollum, Isian, Hayes, Pitts. Safety, Winfield, Neal, Delaney, and Merriweather. Punter, Camarda. Kicker, McLaughlin, and long snapper, Trenner. So that is our 53-man roster. We're going to get into the game film right now, but those are the 53-man roster that made the team. As far as surprises, right? Any surprises? I would say David Moore not making the team is a surprise. Jarrett, but then again, it's not. I can see why Jarrett made the team. I don't think they wanted to the talent that Raheem Jarrett possesses. I don't think we were able to fully tap into it because he was injured most of camp, and I think they're aware of that, and I don't think they wanted to put him out there on the waivers. So what I think is they felt like David Moore is the more consistent, the more veteran. Obviously, he knows the system, right? But I don't think no one's looking to grab David Moore. So I think that's what they did. They let David Moore go out there, and they kept Jarrett, so Jarrett doesn't get picked up by anybody. But I wouldn't be surprised if David Moore goes to the practice squad and we, bring him in to play a couple games or whatever. But that was a small of a surprise. Geiger not making it wasn't too much of a surprise. He kind of dropped down. His stock was dropping. Yeah, that's just propaganda. I think Tampa. I don't think he's gonna be RB2. Like I said, he's too much unexperienced to be running back 2. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like I said, he is the most talented out of Vaughn and Edmonds, and out of those 3, he's the most talented. But he's just very inexperienced, and I wouldn't expect him to be RB2, but we'll see. But I think that's just JC just trying to will that. I wouldn't be. I know he said it's official or something like that. Like he said something like I'm reporting it, like I'm letting you guys know. But no one has said nothing. There hasn't been an official depth chart or anything like that yet that I've seen. So we'll have to still wait on that. As far as tight ends, I'm glad David Wells made it. I'm glad Durham made it, right? Because Durham's our draft pick, and I think he has upside that we haven't seen yet. And Wells has had a great camp, so I'm glad he made it. As far as O-line, I mean, nothing shocking there. Defensive line, Green, I am glad that Green made it. He was having a heck of a camp, heck of a preseason. I loved the way Green was out there balling. Outside linebacker, Watts, I think everybody felt like Watts better make it. Like, he better make the team. He had to. He was just too much talent, too much showing out there. Cam Gill is the same thing as far as, pass rush. He's not going to be a guy that I don't think we'll ever have there on first and second down. But as far as third down pass rusher, Gill can get his feet wet if we, have some injuries here and there. But Watts is a guy that could be special. Watts is a guy that, could go out there and be one of those guys where it's like we never thought that Watts would be a starter for us. And I'm not saying that Watts is a starter or anything like that, but I'm saying, as far as what he's showing right now, if he grows more, he's showing a lot now, to be honest with you. He was dominating in preseason, man. He really was. So if we can see some domination against some real games, that's just someone to just keep an eye on, man. Just keep an eye on that talent right there. Inside linebacker, again, I think J.J. Russell and Ulysses or whatever, both I felt like had a better preseason than KJ Britt. But KJ Britt is obviously, he knows the system. He's not going to be lost. He's not going to, you know what I'm saying? So I think they took that over anything. I think the other two guys, are guys that they could probably bring back and just let them learn the system. And when they get the system down like the back of their hands, I think either JJ or the other guy, which I really like, Ulysses, or however you say his name, I think will end up taking over Britt next year. But this year, I think, Britt still knows the defense better, so they're going to go with that. Corner. So far the only thing that was surprising was the David Moore, but it kind of wasn't surprising. Everything else, let's see. Cornerback Davis, Dean, McCollum, Izien should be our starting nickel. That is still up in the air. There's been a lot of nickel, like veteran nickels, that are out in the market now. I don't know if we'll get them. I kind of doubt that we'll pick up any veterans, and that's just because, again, we're dealing, unless we get like a really good deal. If we get like a really good deal, I think we might pick up a veteran to be a nickel, one of those veteran spots. Because again, this season is not a, hey, we're pulling up all the stops to try to win the championship. It's not one of those seasons. It's a, we're going to play this season now, get rid of a couple of bad situations with contracts and stuff like that, and then we'll make our push. So yeah, like I said, so that's why I don't really see Jason Light going too heavy on trying to get veterans and bring in other contracts in here and stuff like that. Like I said, unless it's a good contract where we ain't got to worry about it next year and it fits in for this year, then yeah. But Izien, Hayes, Josh Hayes, which is our I'm gonna be honest. After Izien, I really didn't care for the corners. I felt like Isaac had the best preseason out of everybody else after Izien, right? Davis, Dean, McCollum, Izien and Izien had good preseasons, besides McCollum in the run coverage, or whatever you want to call it. Besides that, but they had good preseasons. Everybody else was kind of like, besides Isaiah, is it Isaiah or Isaac? It's Keenan Isaac, I think is his name. Keenan Isaac. He had a pretty good preseason, especially towards the end, I believe. But I think this is the same thing with Jarrett and David Moore. Not as far as veteranship, but Josh Hayes, I think they really like his talent. I think he has a lot of talent that just is not tapped in yet. Maybe the game is still going a little too fast for him, and I don't think they feel like Keenan Isaac might have a chance of getting picked up, so they'll just let him go to the practice squad. And they took Pitts over Isaac, which was okay. I don't know what they see in Pitts, but they let Pitts make the 53. Josh Hayes doesn't surprise me. Again, he's a draft pick, so that doesn't surprise me. And then as far as safety, Winfield, Neal, Delaney, and Delaney was another one that had a good preseason as a corner and as a safety. And Merriweather had a good preseason, a decent preseason as a safety. He was flying around in there, so I could see why he made the team. So as far as there, pretty much nothing surprising. Carmada, punter, obviously McLaughlin, kicker, and Trenner, long snapper. I'm trying to think. I felt like there was someone else. that we were like, oh, okay, got let go. I feel like I'm missing somebody that was kind of a surprise. Not really, but it was kind of like, And I have a feel like it was something on defense. I'm trying to think. Anthony Nelson made. It was for defensive lineman. What's his name? O'Connor, I think. Pat O'Connor. So Pat O'Connor was let go. And some people look at that as surprising, which it is surprising because of who he is. No, it wasn't Russell. It wasn't Russell. It was Patrick O'Connor. Again, some people might be shocked that Russell was let go because he had a really good. He pretty much had the best. If you look at stats, he had the best preseason out of all the inside linebackers. But Russell, again, you gotta, there's certain positions like corners and like inside linebackers where the stats could be good, but if you don't have the physical measurables, you know what I'm saying, then people won't be really looking at you as much. I mean, there is a chance that someone picks him up, but I doubt it. No one's really going to be looking to pick up an inside linebacker like Russell, so they probably let him risk it. But Pat O'Connor, I think a lot of people thought that was a little bit of just a small bit of a shocker because he's been with us for a couple years and he's played very good for us. Like he's pretty much William Golston, but like just a smaller level down and with a better pass rush than William Golston. But he's able to stop the run. He's able to pass rush. He's done his job when we called him. He's gotten sacks when we called him. He's made plays. But I think that Green was just too high of a ceiling. So he might not be, just put it like this. If there's like there's one drive, right? We're on defense. There's one drive. The other team has to drive to get a field goal. Do I feel more confident in Pat O'Connor being in the line or Mike Green being in the line and doing their job and making sure that they don't run up the middle and get yards on us or to go get a sack? I trust Patrick O'Connor more than Mike Green, easily. He knows the system. He knows how to do his reads. He knows how to make sure no one goes past him. Pat O'Connor all the way easily. He's the veteran. He knows what he's doing. He knows the system good. But Mike Green's upside is way too high. He was balling in preseason. I mean, I don't know how many other people were watching him, but Mike Green, it was 91, I believe. Number 91 and Watts, number 58. Both of those guys are no names and were balling out, like just causing problems. Now, Mike Green there was a few plays where Mike Green messed up the containment in the middle and let the quarterback come out in through the gap and get yards, so he has to work on that. But as far as his pass rush, as far as his disruption, he was really like leaps and bounds. He was doing the thing. So he was pretty much looking the way we would hope that Kalijah Kancey would look. Pretty much. That's how he was looking out there. Now, I expect Kalijah Kancey to look as good as that and better, maybe a little bit faster, maybe a little bit more controlled. But, yeah, he was looking nice. Green was really looking good out there. So it does not surprise me at all that the reason why Pat O'Connor didn't make it was because of Green, because we wanted to keep Green on the team. So, yeah. So those defensive linemen, I mean, these are beasts of a defensive lineman. Vita Vea, Kancey, which again, if you think about it, it's Vita Vea and Gaines. Gaines is the backup to Vita Vea. That's what we're going to use him for. That doesn't mean that we won't have Gaines next to Vita Vea, right? That doesn't mean that, but his game is more like a Vita Vea, like where he's gonna ask for double teams because he's a big guy. He has a lot of power, Vita Vea type. Then you got Hall and Golston. Those are the same type of guys. They're like the in between, like defensive, like a defensive 4-3 defensive tackle / 3-4 defensive ends. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the same type of bodies right there, Hall and Golston. And they're like the yin and yang. Golston's like a 70 when it comes to pass rush, but he's like a 89 when it comes to stopping the run. Golston's like a 85 when it comes to like pass rush, but he's like a 70 when it comes to like stopping the run. But they're the same build. They're just yin and yang right there. They're the same type of player. Then you got Kalijah Kancey and you got Mike Green. Those are the same type of guy. Your 3 technique, your go get him, the guy that's going to beat the O-line and go get the quarterback. Those are the same type of guys. So we have like the same type of guys as far as as far as the defensive lines. We have a backup for Vea. We have a backup for Cansey. We have a backup for Hall, which, I wouldn't be surprised if Golston ends up taking over if Hall isn't able to continue with his assignments and being able to stop the run, outside linebackers, you got Barrett, who, really, we did let go of Ramirez. Unfortunately, we weren't able to see nothing from I think he had like 6 snaps like in total of all of the preseason games, 3 in the first and 3 in the last, which was weird. So maybe and I definitely think we'll see him again. Hopefully nobody picks him up. He makes the practice squad and we bring him back for next training camp and see him get better. But no one basically is like Shaq Barrett. Then we got Joe Tryon, Shoyinka, and maybe Watts can do what Joe Tryon, Shoyinka does. Nelson and Diaby is kind of the same. I think Diaby's way stronger. Obviously Diaby's ceiling is way higher than Nelson. I mean, way higher than Nelson. But until he can reach good enough and be up there, which he might already be, we know Nelson can be a good backup for Joe or for Barrett. So we got good veteran depth with Nelson. Then we got very high ceiling with Diaby, and then we got pass rush specialist in Gill and Watts, who looks like he could be a pass rush specialist as well, and also looks like he could have a high ceiling of being more than just a pass rush specialist once he gets his feet wet and gets used to the NFL and all that. David and White, we know Dennis already can be David. No one can be White. There's nobody that can really give backup to what White does for us. Dennis can do everything White can do and everything David can do. I'm just saying, as far as physically, no one has Devin White's speed or acceleration. So Dennis can blitz like White and cover like Levante. Dennis is basically like both of them, but we have nobody else that can physically move like Devin White. There's just no one in the leagues like that. Corners, Davis and Dean. McCollum is a good backup, a really good backup for Dean or Davis as an outside corner. Izzian is our nickel. I don't really have too much faith in anybody else besides maybe Delaney can go in there, and Delaney's a pretty good backup as well. And to be honest, I might even trust Delaney a little bit more than McCollum. That'll be interesting to see what they decide as far as Todd Bowles, if Dean or Davis goes down, if they put in McCollum or if they put in Delaney. I have a feeling they'll put in McCollum. But then if he starts messing up with the tackling, they'll probably sit him down and put Delaney in there. I like Delaney. Delaney's been with us for a couple years now, I think at least 2 years. And he's played backup for us before, and we really don't notice him when he's out there. So that's good. That's a good thing. So Delaney's basically good veteran presence as far as a backup, as far as safety, or at a corner as well. So that's good. And then we got Merriweather, who's basically like our Jordan Whitehead, playing the box, knock people's heads off type stuff. And then you already know everybody else. Misador in the building. He says O'Connor put on weight to be a more ideal defensive tackle, but it looked like it slowed him a step. He sent from 270 to 2. Wow. Whew, that's a lot. Yeah, it might have slowed him down a little bit. But again, I wouldn't the thing that I love is that, a lot of these players we might see again. When injuries start happening, a lot of these players don't want to go to another team. A lot of these players, they know the system. They rather just wait for the Bucs. They know injuries happen and just wait for the Bucs and then call them in, and they know the system and they can come in right away and play. So, I don't expect to not see Pat O'Connor this year. But if we don't, that's great. That's great news. That means that we haven't had any injuries. So that's great news. But yeah, that definitely could be the thing. So let's go ahead and let's get into these film. But Crazy in the building. Skull Gang in the building. You know what time it is. So let's go. We're going to go ahead and get into this film, right? We're going to see as much as the starters. We got Chris Godwin. I believe Mike Evans did not play. I could be wrong. Actually, I don't think that's Chris Godwin. I think that's David Moore. I think Chris Godwin is over here, and I think that's Geiger. No, that might be Tompkins. It's probably Tompkins. Rashad White, Tristan Wirfs. We got Tristan Wirfs. We got Filer, which is number 71. We got number 70, Robert Hainsey. We got Mayock, 69, and number 67, Luke Gedicke. And we got Cade Otton, number 88. So that is our starting lineup for the preseason game. And its first play is a play action. Line is doing a great job not letting nobody in. I mean, if this was a run, I mean, maybe he might have something, maybe not. We got an easy check down right here. David Moore looks like he could be getting open, maybe, depending on those linebackers. Devin Tompkins is going downfield to stretch the safety back a little bit. Doesn't look like anything Baker could do. It looked like he might have been able to fit it right here, but if he's looking there, that the linebacker's probably stopped there and is probably covering it. So it's probably the only play to go. Easy read. Not much. Gets, like 4 out of it, something like that. Not much to do. Good. Everybody did their job. Good job. Pretty simple plays. Simple play there. See, second down. Think we're going to run it here. And this is my first time watching this game since the game. Yeah, it's a run. Mock is trying to help Gedicke and stop this guy at the same time. Luke just gets, Cade just gets in his way. Everyone does their job. It looks like the break happened with Mayock. So Mayock has to, Mayock looks like he was helping. Cody looked like he was trying to help Luke Gedicke on the edge and do his job at the same time, and homeboy ended up getting through, and we didn't get much there. But as you can see, the O-line itself was, let me go back. The O-line itself, so we started at what, the 28? And the O-line is up to like the 30-something. So the O-line's pushing back. So we still got it was 2nd and 7, and we got 3 yards. So we still got 3 yards off of that, right? So 3rd and 4th, and that's the minimum as a run game. The minimum, that's what we want to do, guys. As minimum, right? As minimum, we don't want to waste a snap by when we run the ball. At least try to get 3 yards. If you can get at least 3 yards when you run the ball, we will be in 3rd and short like this. 3rd and 4th right here. This is good. 3rd and manageable. This is how we want to live. This is where we want to live, right? Because we could take the shot right here. We can take an simple, easy completion and get a first down. Or we could run the ball and make it 4th and 1 if we get another 3 yards, or even convert if we get 4 yards. So this is where we want to live. We want to live in 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. And as long as we can at least get 3 yards, where you can see Cody Mayock got beat, not badly, but he got his part of the line broke through. But when they broke through, we was already 3 yards up the field. So that's that. As long as we do that and the line is pushing everybody back, that's all that matters. That's all we need to be doing. So it's 3rd and 4. I'm going to snap it. We're in shotgun. Got some shallow crossers, which we should be for first down right here, I believe. Got plenty of time, looking good. Tristan by himself, which that's what we want. Tristan by himself. I mean, plenty of time. I don't know what this. I mean, they're waiting for. Okay, so we're gonna speed this up a little bit. We're gonna go because it looks like maybe. Come on now. Looks like maybe Baker hesitated, like he didn't want to let it go. Yeah, so first downs right here at the 45. I mean the 35. First downs at the 35, and it looks like he had people to throw it to, but he just didn't want to risk it. Pocket's perfect. You got to just hit. You got to dot that. So you got to dot here and dot here. So they're basically attacking. They're attacking these linebackers, right? They're going to take this guy, so he's going to move whoever's in the middle. Devin Tompkins is going to move one of those guys out of there. And if he doesn't move out of there, then Devin Tompkins should have an easy catch right here and just run up the sideline. If the guy stays there, right, Devin Tompkins should be easy. But if he goes with Devin Tompkins, which I believe he does, one of these guys, this guy in the middle, can't block both of them. And so that's where it should have went right there. Now, this would have needed to be a zip, but you know what? I'm not mad at this. He's like, he wasn't 1,000% sure if either one, he can fit it in there, is his arm warm enough? Two, maybe he's not 1,000% sure if these guys are on their heels. Like this guy is on his tippy toes, ready to drive. Who knows if he could get there or not? I think personally, it's only 4 yards. Obviously, it's a little bit longer than 4 yards from where Baker's at. He should be able to get that, but I'm not mad at him forcing it just to try to get the first down. You know what? Check it down. Let's see if we get a block and see if Rachaad White can get a first down, make a play happen. It doesn't work, but I'm not mad at it. You know what? That's protecting the ball. It is what it is. It's protecting the ball. I'm not mad at it. We live to fight another day. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be mad at that if I would be mad at that if that's all we do. But I'm more than sure that that's not all we do, because I think there's going to be a lot of third downs where we're going to take a shot, right? So either you just check it down and see if we can get the first down, a safe choice, see if we can get the first down, or let's take a risk right there and take a shot on that third down. So either way, I'm not mad at that. Or you could have had a chance to get the first down if you want to fit that in. But if you don't, let's protect the ball. I'm not mad at that either. So I'm really not mad at that decision, the play calling, none of that. Especially since it's in the beginning. All right. So Izzian's in there with the starters. We got Levante's in there. Oh, no, Levante didn't play. So that's not Levante. That's, I believe, J.J. Russell. Or is that Britt? Yeah, that's J.J. Russell, which is crazy. See, this is what I mean. They wanted to see him with the starters. So J.J. Russell was with the starters, right? Actually, I think K.J. Britt was hurt. That's why J.J. was in there. I think K.J. Britt was in there. Was hurt. But, okay, so let's see. We got the blitz. Izzian gets in there with the blitz. That's good to see. So first we're gonna check out this D line. So we're getting some good push, good push. They're doubling Barrett. His job is not to win on the outside because we are blitzing on the outside. His job is to push everything inside so the outside blitz can loop around and get there. Vita Vea's job looks like he's just staying there, making sure that pocket is being what it is, and if he takes off, hopefully he can go get him. I believe that's Hall, who's just driving this guy back. Again, power. That's what he needs to be doing. Power, and then hit him with the speed. So Logan Hall basically did his job. Let's see Joe Tryon. So that didn't look like a pass rush from Joe Tryon. That looked like he was watching for the run first, which again, as an edge rusher, that is the biggest thing in this system is for our edge rushers is getting used to that. That's what Yaya got to get used to. That's what who else? Watts got to get used to is the pass rush. They can pass rush. Trust me, they can pass rush. But you have to first on first and second down, make sure they're not running and you lose your containment first. Because if you try to pass rush and they're running the ball and you lose your containment, guess what? They're getting a big yard. So the first thing you got to do, first, second down, is make sure that they're not running with the ball. And then when you realize they're not running, then you work your pass rush in. And then on third down, hopefully you're in third and long and you know they're probably not going to run it. Let me get my pass rush going and you fully on get the pass rush. Far as covered, Dean knows what he's doing. He knows he has inside help. He has inside help there with, I believe that's Neil. It could be, I believe that's Neil. And this should be Delaney. Yeah, that's Delaney. So Delaney was doing his. Everybody looked like they were pretty much doing this job. He might have been able to hit here. Let's rewind it. Let's see. Let's see. So he wasn't even looking. Why is this acting weird? Like it just. Yeah, so that was the best he could do was that drop off, basically. So let's see. Does this happen if Levante and yeah, probably not. Yeah, that's pretty much I don't want to say rookie mistake, but yeah, he just ran at him. He tried to stop him and homeboy just did the move on him and now he's trailing. And yeah. So that's pretty much all on Russell. It is what it is. Let's get to the next play. All right. Let's see here. All right. Looks like right away they know it's a pass rush. At least I feel like Barrett knows it's a pass rush. Maybe Joe as well because he sees homeboy already leaking out. Let's see. They're all going with. Looks like Barrett's hitting that corner, already bending that corner. Looks like Logan's pushing that pocket. Vita Vea's taking on a double team. And look how small that pocket got already. Great protection by the guards, helping out the tackles. And so this is that one play where I said it went over. There was two plays that I said it went over Devin's head. Maybe he needed to drop back more. I know Todd Bowles said that one of them was a bust with the safety, which I believe is Delaney. Oh no, Delaney's down here. So that's Jamel Dean. He's not in the safety. He's just playing like cover 3 maybe. Yeah. They're probably playing cover 3 here. Yeah, it's a good play. Good. Our pass rush did pretty decent. That pocket shrank pretty fast. He let go of that ball pretty fast. He was only looking in one place. I don't know if I still feel like Devin needed to drop back a little bit more. All right, so they're gonna run. No, but we're gonna send the blitz. We're gonna send Devin. Did Logan get doubled? Let me see. So we got Vita Vea getting doubled. We got tight end that's trying to take on Barrett, who's Barrett should be taking over. Yep, he beats him fast. Gets around. That tackle's going to come out and try to help him out. Devin gets in there fast. And Joe Tryon is getting held, may I add. And it's a quarterback meet right there, quarterback sandwich. So that's good to see Joe Tryon basically beat his tackle as fast as it took Barrett to beat the tight end. So that's good. That's good. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Did he get this? Yeah, he did, man. That's a good play by that quarterback. So let's say easy and let's see how he did this. Let's see the secondary here. That's such good read by Carlton. Izzian is looking back. His speed. Jamel Dean's on his guy. I mean, it's a good read by the you probably think this guy would be open, but Carlton Davis is really good at connecting to that hip and then knocking it down. But this is good read by the quarterback. I mean, he kind of just threw it up there. Good play by Izzian, to be honest. I mean, it's a really good throw. It's a good catch and cover up from the wide receiver. I mean, can't be mad at it. Izzian got to get a little, not allow so much separation, but he kind of recovered a little bit. But all right, let's see next play. A great pass rush by Shaq Barry. He gets in there. Vita Vea, they try to single Vita Vea. Logan Hall beats his guy again. So we are seeing this is what we're talking about. This is why Logan Hall's starting. Logan Hall is a really good pass rusher. He can pass rush. He beat his guy. Shaq Barrett is there already. Let's see about Joe Tryon. Yeah, see, Joe Tryon was getting stuck there. Yeah, this one, I think. Yeah, see, I didn't like that one. That one, Devin should have got that, bruh. Devin should have been in a better position. Let's see the secondary here. Izzian's following. Carlton knows he probably has help by Delaney. Neal's back here. Jamel Dean already, he's gonna stop this. Russell's going over here to stop that. Yeah. So it looks like pretty much Devin just it's just that whole thing, like that whole shading, like when we see Dennis and he looks back, he already took a mental note of which way that receiver is going, and he strafes that way. He starts going that way. He's watching the quarterback, but he starts shading that way of where he last saw that weapon moving. And it seems like look at where's Devin even looking? Like he looks at the quarterback and like he just stops. Look. He looks at the quarterback and he just stops. And it's like, where are you going? He tried to undercut this, or what were you doing? And boom, he let go of who he was supposed to be covering. That's on Devin. That's got to be on Devin. Unless Todd Bowles was talking about that Neal was supposed to be here to not allow anything to happen. But I do feel like that's not good movement by Devin, because I feel like he tried to undercut this. But again, maybe he's supposed to stay down here and he's supposed to come down here. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what the situation is looking like. Light in the building. What it do? Big Al in the building. Yo, what's up, RTP Pewter and Red? Tell them Cold and Dead. You know what time it is, baby. How you like the 53-man roster? Oh, I love it. I love it. I think we're ready to go, man. Like I said, I didn't see too many any surprises, really. Any surprises. Everyone that I wanted to make the team made the team. Just put it like that. Everyone that I wanted to make the team, make the team. Oh, let's look at that. Nice little play. Devin Tompkins got to be he's definitely got to be our punt and kick returner, because just off of the one fumble that Trey Palmer did, we don't need that. We've already seen Tompkins return it a few times, and he got a little something. So, all right, we're back on offense. All right, we got a pass rush. So far, so good. Getting a little bit up there. Yeah, Robert Hainsey. Ooh, that was tough. How the heck did he throw? Looked like he threw that around Hainsey. Oh, that's not Hainsey. That's Filer. That's not Hainsey. That's Filer. I'm sorry, Hainsey. Yeah, Filer got punked. He got his shoulder pushed, and then they just worked him. That's a big guy, bro. I would say he recovered, but he kind of didn't, because homeboy was just grabbing at Mayfield. Great play by Mayfield. But everybody else, besides Filer, everybody else, I mean, not even close to Mayfield. All right, let's look at the weapons. See right here, easy. Looks like he's about to throw the Cade. But it looks like he's about to jump that, so it looks like he pulls that. Yep, he pulls that. He's looking at, looks like Chris, but he could be looking at Rashad. Then he moves because he's getting pushed into, Filer's getting pushed into him. So he moves a little bit. Looks like he's looking at Cade again. Yep, because he was. That's why this linebacker moved over there. And then he looks at Godwin and throws it to Godwin. It was a great play by Mayfield in a way, but I'm just not liking the hesitation, you know. It's getting me a little bit nervous, because we saw that already on the first drive. It's like he's not trusting himself. We get a run, and look at this. Let's start back. Let's start back at the 49-yard line. 49-yard line. And now by the time he hits the 49-yard line, there's a hole at like the 46-yard line. Got pushed. Look at all that's pushed out the way, cleared out. And we're out. Great run. Great run. Great blocking, great run. So, again, we're seeing some good blocking by the O-line. And now we're going to quick throw. These are going to be taken every time. Easy plays. And I love it. I love it that we have easy plays like this that we're going to be taking advantage of. It's very low risk plays by for the quarterback, and it's not that much of a high reward. But if somehow Chris grabs it, stops it, and comes back this way, makes him miss, that could be another some high reward. So it's great play to get short yardage, an easy completion and short yardage, but it also can give us a high reward at times if that first person misses. So that corner has to be able to tackle. And we put someone like Tompkins, right? We throw that ball to someone like Tompkins. Or even maybe Palmer. Someone like Palmer or Tompkins, they can make that guy miss, and they get another 15 yards. So these are great plays right here. Great awareness by Baker to see it pre-snap and say, okay, we got an easy play right there. Let me go get it. Let me go get it. All right, 1st and 10 on the 34. Motion, and this was a great play right here too, because this is letting everybody know we will motion. You have this right here. Listen, this is not about, oh, we're going to be running with K. Dotton all the time or what. This is not what that's about. But good job by O'Keefe taking him out. And K. Dotton is a lot more athletic than people give him, right? And look at that. Beat that linebacker to the side. Got the 1st down. Now, what this is about, this isn't about respect K. Dotton and his speed. This isn't about respect. What this is about is you need, as a defense, you have to pay attention. When people send people in motion, right? A lot of times, like with Andy Reid and a lot of those guys, it's like, it's all window ceiling dressing. It's all, hey, look over here and then hit him over here. That's what it is. Look over here and hit him over here. And after a while, people are like, ignore that. But when this happens, this is telling the NFL, if we say, look over here, because we're motioning somebody, you might want to look over there. Now, we might say, look over here and then hit him over here like a lot of people do. But never ignore when we say, look over here, because we might just actually give it over here. You get what I'm saying? So that's what this is about right here. This is not about, can we do this? This is not about, we're trying to trick plays to see if it works or because we want to look good or no, this is about putting the NFL on notice. When we say, look over here, pay attention, because we might just give it over here. And the reason why we're letting the NFL know, hey, pay attention, is because the more that the rest of the NFL pays attention when we say look over here, because they know that we might just actually give it to whoever's motioning, whether it's Mike Evans, whether it's Chris Godwin, whether it's Trey Palmer, or whether it's Rashad White, or whether it's Cade Otton, our tight end. No matter who it is, when we say look over here, you might want to pay attention and look over here. Because you didn't look over there, and now K. Dotton beat you all the way to the side. And the reason why we want the NFL to know that is because when you start respecting it and you start paying attention, and we say they're paying attention, they're respecting when we say look over here, then that's when we go, okay, look over here one more time, but this time the play's happening over here. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's about. But great design, great, no one expected that to happen. Good. Take notice. Yeah. We'll hand it off to anybody motions, you better be paying attention. You better start panicking. You better start, hey, who got him? You better start worrying, because we will give it to anybody that motions. All right, another easy play. Did he drop this? No, he didn't. Okay. Give it to Geiger. And again, nice little speed. Easy play, got us some yards. Easy play, got us some yards. Don't even really need to break that down. And then I think this is the touchdown. Yep. So we got 2 over here, 2 on this side. Linebackers watching the middle. Have the running back sneaking out from the flat. O-line with great protection. O'Keefe running his route, which Baker's going to throw this. And from here, this looks scary. This looks scary. He's throwing it. And, I mean, he took O'Keefe. Chris Godwin's about to put his hand up like, I'm open. And he realizes, oh, he's throwing it to over here, and that's just too late. That's just too late. and that's touchdown. Now, why? This is why. I would say he's lucky that he chose to get O'Keefe and not Godwin. But this is why he did that. Because Godwin sells the outside route. Sells it. Look at the shoulders. He leans to this side. He's shading this side. He's leaning to this side. And he sells like he's going outside. Which, if that's the case, this guy, I guess, is supposed to get him. So he's like, okay, I'm jumping this. Oh, I missed it. There's a part where right. See, he's looking there. He already knows, okay, I won that. Could maybe had a throw here as well. I mean, that's a little scary. That's a little. This, to me, this was more scarier than him trying to fit it in those other places where he hesitated. So, again, I don't know if this was you know what, my arm feels warmed up. I think I feel better now. I can make my throws. I don't know what it was, but he took the shot. It was good. Let's just hope there's a lot more of that. Let's just hope there's a lot more of that touchdown right there. All right, let's see. Who we got in the building? Amazement in the building. You see Laird got cut. Think he'll make practice squad. I would like him to. I knew Laird would get cut. I like him, but there's not enough talent there. He's just very I don't want to say like bland, but he just takes what the defense gives you. He's just a very no-nonsense type of runner. I'm surprised Russell got cut. He'll probably be back as well. Yeah. Buck Nation in the building. We should mob to Minnesota and get that W. Who they got besides Jefferson? That'll be us. Skull Gang. Yes, sir. I hear you.
Skull Gang!
I mean, listen, the only thing, like, their offense, our defense can stop their offense. I'm not worried about their offense. I don't think they have a crap offense, right? They got a decent offense. But like you said, they got Justin Jefferson. We can stop the run game. We know that. And Carlton and Jamel Dean both can slow down Justin. They might not be able to stop him, but they definitely can slow him down. So I think we can pretty much stop their offense. And defensively, again, their defense was really bad last year. They got some youngsters this year. They should be a little bit better, but I expect them to kind of struggle in the beginning, allowing our offense to get in rhythm and get going before they can get going. The only thing I'm worried about is Brian Flores. Brian Flores is their defensive coordinator. He's no joke. He's a really good defensive coordinator. So he's going to be sending them. I love that play, giving it off to Cade for the first down. Yes. Yeah, we should be okay with the run defense next Sunday. CB depth worries me, but Davis Island will be on Jefferson. Hawkinson may get some plays, but not a game changer. Should be a tight game. Take the points, okay? I'm pretty sure we'll break it down for week one next weekend. Light says this is a big-time throw and catch. Yes. Mason says, I think Baker at first will be cautious like early, but he will let it fly once he gets settled in. That's Baker's style since he's been in the league. Plus, he's got different type of wide receivers than he's had. Yeah, I hope that's what it is, and it does seem to be like that. It definitely does seem to be like that. We saw it in the Steelers game. We saw it in this game. So it does seem to be like that, and I do agree with you. I mean, the wide receivers. I mean, listen, I was yelling all year last year. Just give me a quarterback. I don't care if he don't know the game, know the playbook or anything. Just give me a quarterback that's going to say, hike, what is Mike Evans going to do? Throw it to Mike Evans. Hike, is Mike Evans one-on-one? I don't know if he beat him or not, but he's one-on-one. Throw the jump ball to Mike Evans. Just give me a quarterback that'll do that. That's all we need. Give me a quarterback that's just going to say, Hike, where's my number one guy? There he is. Hike, where is Mike Evans? I don't know the play. I don't know what the play is, but what are you doing, Mike Evans? Okay, he's running down the field. Throw it to Mike Evans. Just do that. And Baker Mayfield will do that. So I do feel better. The fact that, everyone's like, oh, you got Baker. And I'm like, yeah, no, we got Baker. But Baker has Evans. And Baker has Chris Godwin. And I think the thing is people crap because they don't understand the weapons that we have because of how our weapons looked because of Brady last year. But this year they're going to realize, they still got Evans. Yeah, they still got Chris Godwin, who is a beast, who is a starter, who is the number one for a lot of teams. No one thinks that. No one gives that respect. But Chris Godwin is a number uno for a lot of teams in the NFL. Matter of fact, Chris Godwin, again, I don't care how you think of Michael Thomas or Chris Olave. Chris Godwin is the second best wide receiver in the division. Mike Evans is 1. Chris Godwin is 2. Period. If Mike Evans goes out, I guarantee you no one in the division will have better numbers than if Chris Godwin was completely by himself. No one in the division would have better numbers than Chris Godwin. Period. And I could take that to the bank. But yeah, people are sleeping on our weapons. They don't understand what Baker has, but they'll know. Wide receiver with bigger catch radius and bigger body. Not too many speedy, small frame guys besides Tompkins. Yes. Big Al says, not saying that Devin White can't get better, but when you see plays like that with him getting beat, you see why he didn't get paid this offseason. Brandon Dow in the building says, facts. I don't know if he's saying facts with what I was talking about with the wide receivers or if he's probably saying facts about Devin White. But, that I will say this. That play almost looked like he might have been trying to do too much, like he was trying to cover 2 people at one time. And that's something that guys that have high abilities or high confidence in themselves, they tried to do. Levante David had to deal with that. Jerome McCoy had to deal with that. They had to deal with that themselves. They had to deal with that with their teammates, where they had to literally say, just do your job. Don't try to do other people's jobs. Don't try to be the hero. Don't try to do your job and somebody else's job. Just do your job. Trust your teammates. You have to trust your teammates to do their job. So maybe that was a case of that. I don't know, but hopefully it's just preseason. You know what I'm saying? Mazeman says Devin White may get paid elsewhere, especially if he wants a big contract. Unless he balls out this season, he'll get paid. But if Baker plays well, Light may decide to keep Baker and let White walk. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. White in the building. Got us 12-10 with the win. First game kicker, player of the game with the defense. What up, peeps? Okay, let me read that one more time. I got us 12-10 wins. Okay, with the wins. Okay, with the win. Oh, you talking about that game? The Vikings game, 12-10, we win? First game, kicker, player of game with the defense. I'm gonna be honest. I can see how you see that, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of got faith in our offense, man. I'm really feeling our offense. I really think that our offense could not only be good enough. I'm like, because that's what I've been saying all offseason. As long as our offense is good enough, right? As long as our offense is good enough, that's all we need. I honestly think we're going to be better than good enough, man. I really do. I think we're going to have, even with Baker, I know I said that if we'll slow down with Baker and then we'll bring in Kyle Trask and our offense can get going. I think we can. I think we can have. I don't think our offense will be explosive with Baker like it can be with Kyle Trask. Let me say that. But and what I mean by that is I do think there will be more 3-and-outs with Baker, right? But I don't think it'll be as bad as I might have thought in the beginning, right? I think it'll be like, okay, like the preseason game, right? We went 3-and-out. Then the next drive, scored a touchdown. Then the next drive, I think we'll probably, get a couple first downs and then punt the ball. And then the next drive after that, maybe another 3-and-out. And then the next drive after that, another touchdown. And then the drive after that, maybe another 3-and-out. And then the drive after that, a couple first downs and a field goal. Then the drive after that, a couple first downs and another touchdown. Like, I think we'll get more 3-and-outs with Baker than we would with Trask. I think Trask can convert a lot more third downs, third and longs. But I don't think it's going to slow down our offense that much. I think we will have some 3-and-outs, but I do think we'll have a lot of good drives as well, and I think we will score. I think Baker has shown that he's done really good in the red zone. That's one. And I think that Dave Canellis in this offense has shown that we have just enough, right? We have just enough, I wouldn't say trickery, but just enough we're hitting the defense in certain areas just enough to where we're keeping them off balance that we're going to be able to have enough easy plays to have a pretty productive offense. That's the best way I can say it. I think that we're going to be, with this offense, we're going to be hitting the defense over here, hitting them over here, hit them with the run game, hit them with a screen, hit them with a deep pass, hit him with the cross route. Hit him with an easy play action. Hit him with a bootleg. Hit him with another run. Hit him with another run. Hit him with the bootleg. Hit him like we got enough. Hit him with the reverse. Hit him with we got enough little plays here and there, and there's a lot of easy plays that we're gonna have mixed in there. That the defense is gonna be on their heels, and I think it's gonna allow our offense to be very productive. I could be way off here, guys. I could be way off here. I could be going off of the hype of preseason, and it probably is that. Let's be honest. It probably is that. I'm going to be 1,000 with you guys. I am probably going off of the hype of the last preseason game. But I can't lie to you guys, and even though it's Baker, I can't lie to you guys and not tell you that I kind of feel like we're going to be pretty good on offense. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be one of these offenses where we might actually jump ahead on teams, and teams are going to be like, damn, we're behind. I think we're going to be a pretty good offense. I have a feeling. I have a feeling. Seeing our run game, it's not like the top 5, top 3 run game, but it looks like we're going to have a run game where you're going to have to pay attention, or we're going to get 3, 4, 5 yards on you. We look like our O-line is pushing. We look strong. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of feel like we could lose that Vikings game, but I kind of feel like we're going to get at least 2 touchdowns. I feel like we're going to have that type of offense where we're going to at least get 2 touchdowns and a couple field goals in most games. I don't know. If that 2 touchdowns, probably more. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Again, maybe it's my hype that I'm getting from preseason. We'll see week 1. That might all come falling down. Light Engine says if the Patriots had Godwin, Mac Jones wouldn't throw to anyone but him. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Amazement said, Light probably looks to pay guys like Wirfs and Winfield Jr. first and foremost, but if White balls, then he has a case. That's why I'm hoping Dennis shows flashes. Yeah, Brandon Doe says, love this energy. Brandon Dow says, no, the wide receivers, I agree about throwing to Mike and how good Chris is. They really are slept on. Yeah, I agree. Tampa says, people don't rate our weapons because they really think Brady was the reason for everything crazy. It's you know what? It's not that they think that Brady was the reason for everything. Is that everybody was putting the blame on our weapons for how bad Brady was looking. So it's more of they're putting our weapons is the reason for everything of last year. That's what they're doing. They're saying that our weapons is the reason why our offense looked as bad as it did last year. They're saying it's Mike Evans and his drops. The weapons, everyone being slow, the wide receivers being slow. Can you imagine that? They said Julio Jones, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Scotty Miller slow. Like, really? Now we're slow. Mike Evans, Scotty Miller's constantly beating people down the field, but yet somehow we're slow. The weapons are slow. They try to make it seem like, oh, Chris Godwin's still hurt. Yeah, maybe he wasn't 100%, but he was still balling out there. He was still eating out there. But they put the injury like, oh, he's still injured. That's why he's not able to help Tom as well. Like, no, bro. Tom just wasn't as good as a quarterback last year. It just is what it is. Father Time is undefeated, and he won. That's just what it is. Tom Brady is still the GOAT. Tom Brady still the best ever to do it. Tom Brady still the best quarterback Tampa Bay's ever had. Tom Brady still was a huge reason why we won the Super Bowl. All that can be true, as well as Tom Brady played like boo-boo last year because Father Time beat him up. Both can be true. I'm not hating on Tom Brady. It's just stating the facts. Both were true. True things happen. It is what it is. But that's pretty much what it is. It's sad that Mike doesn't get mentioned when list top wide receivers. It don't matter. It don't matter, Amazement, because when it's all said and done, he getting that gold jacket. When it's all said and done, there's no doubt he's getting that gold jacket. Amazement says, take the points, RTP, if you bet. We're getting 6 points. I think game will be closer than people think. Wait. We're getting 6 points. So if I want to bet the Bucks, it's the Bucks plus 6, or is it? Are you saying the Bucks? They're giving us plus 6? Is that what you're saying? So you're saying Vikings have to win by 7 to cover? Is that what you're saying? Clack White says, I do too, but the Vikings defense coordinator scares me. He good. Yeah, he's a beast. He's a beast. Amazement says, yeah, Flores is dang good. He'll confuse Baker a ton. The key will be how Canellis adjusts to how they're attacking us. Yes, true. Amazement says we have to be patient too because it will be times where it looks a mess. I just don't want to see fans overreacting early, whether it's good or bad. Yeah, I hear you. LL in the building. Salute. Eric 714 in the building. Our team is still stacked. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. It is definitely still stacked. Amazement says like season 2 and 2 going into the bye, most fans will sign up for that. Yeah, I think, yeah. Let's go 3-1. Let's go 3-1, baby. 3-1. Because I definitely think we could beat the Vikings. I'm pretty sure we're going to beat the Bears. I'm more than sure we're going to beat the Bears. You saw Justin Fields in the preseason. We're going to beat the Bears. And, okay, we're probably going to lose to the Eagles. Let's be honest. And we definitely can beat the Saints. So, in fact, I think we will beat the Saints. So, I think at minimum we'll be 2-2, the Bears and the Saints. So, if we beat the Vikings, we could definitely go 3-1. Big Al says, yeah, this offense gives me a refreshing feeling. And as far as Viking games, I believe our offense should be better than their defense. Yes, for sure. Tampa says, I don't have much faith in Baker, but I believe in Canellis. I think the offense will be okay too. All right. Facts. I can see the game being 21-17 type game for either team. Yeah. Tom checked out at the start of the season. Yeah, that's a whole. I was just talking about him physically, but you hitting on the mental part. Like, you're hitting on the mental part. Let's drop a bomb for life. You're hitting on the mental part. I was just talking about Tom Brady physically. Mentally, you hit that right on the nail. Mason says, I think the main reason people underestimate us is because they saw us win 8 games with Brady, and now he's gonna sit, maybe worse, but they don't realize it was a few games that should have been W's. Yes. White says Brady had a lot of ish going on last year. Yep. Yep. Big Al says the Vikings game may be more of our defense and their offense going blow from blow. Other than that, I trust Dean being on Jefferson than Carlton. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I see you. We'll see what they do there. What they're probably going to do is they're probably going to attack Dean. They're probably going to go after Dean. That's what Seattle did with DK. They tried to put DK on Dean, and DK ended up frustrated because he couldn't beat Dean. But that's what they're probably going to do. They're probably going to put Justin Jefferson on Dean's side, thinking, oh, they're not going to switch. Okay, we're going to eat with Dean, and Dean's gonna have to go to work. Let's see what happens. Mazeman says, yeah, Vikings are favored 6.5. So yeah, Bucks are getting points. Oof, man, I would definitely take those points. Yeah, if we can beat Vikings, we definitely can go 3-1. Yes. Danny Diggity Mac in the building says everything is new. Patience is a virtue. Let's let them gel. Yes. Let's keep that energy, Buck fans. Please, let's keep that energy. Let them gel. Everything's new. Let's give them some time. You know, Buck fans on Facebook, you know, Buck fans on Twitter, you know how they overreact and start. You guys got to be them soldiers out there on the field and tell them, hey, relax. Dean can frustrate because of speed and length. Yeah, for sure. Let's get into, so this is the second possession for their offense. Our second time our defense got scored on the first time. Let's see. Looks like we got Shaq Barrett dropping back. Joe Tryon got in with the looked like the what do you call it? Joe, this works so good. Joe Tryon and Vita Vea, the what do they call it? The twist, the stunt. This works so good with those two because Vita Vea collapses that whole side and just always gives a complete rush for Joe Tryon, and he eats it up. So we got Mike Green in there with the starters. That's one. He says it's only a 3-man. Oh, it's actually 4-man rush, but it's a 3-man rush with a blitz. They're gonna blitz Devin. Shaq's gonna dip out. Oh, it's not a. Hold on. It's not a. So it wasn't a stunt. So basically, Joe just beat the tackle. I mean, the guard in the inside. The guard had to take Joe Tryon one-on-one because of Devin blitzing the outside. So the tackle had to stop Devin, and the guard had to take on Joe Tryon one-on-one, and Joe just beat him in the inside and just went in, just got in there. Does he get the sack? He trips him up. I don't think he got the sack, but he trips him up. Oh, man. No, he didn't get the sack. He got 2 yards. Let's see what the secondary is doing. All right. Ezion looked like he was checking him, but then he peels off and goes back down. Barrett's on him good. We got Russ making his move. Delaney's checking down there. Carlton's covering the whole outside. We got Neal covering the inside in the middle of the field. Jamel Dean got his guy. I mean, there's really nowhere to go. He could try to fit that in, but he's going to have, it's going to be tough. They're going to be tough. The linebacker's sitting there just watching him. So that's going to be tough. That's a tough play for him, and nowhere really for him to go. Did the best he can do. He got 2 yards off of it. Good play by the defense. All right, second play. Let's watch the D-line. It's a run. They try to chop freaking Barrett. Barrett jumps off and still makes the play. Well, didn't get the tackle, but he basically gets in there. Oh, wait. Let's go back. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Vita Vea's in there. Mike Green's in there. Joe Tryon. So Vita Vea tries to stop right here. Stop it from coming back inside. They try to get the containment. They try to chop him Shaq Barrett, so he can lose the containment. He can run to the outside. But as they tried to chop him, he kind of jumped off of him and regained the outside, forced him back inside, and ends up stopping him. Looks like Vita Vea actually was getting pushed out the way. I don't know if I believe that's Mike Green. He's kind of messing that up as well, too. So he helps out Shaq, make him stumble. So they kind of did their job. And Joe Tryon finishes it. So they did their thing. That's good. So what is it? Third and was that a first down? Yeah, they got a first down off of that. All right. So let's see here. It's a bootleg. Shaq doesn't run with it. He's staying there. He sees homeboy running. Let's see. Joe Tryon is trying to go around from the bootleg. Vita Vea is doing his thing. Looks like a linebacker ran in there. So good. Mike Green stayed home. He didn't bite it. He stayed home. Shaq Barrett is taking the flat. Got another player right here. Easy pitch. I mean, these are just one of those plays. This is one of the plays that we would be using. And tackle by Devin. That's good. Easy play. They got, 6 yards for that? All right. And I don't know what this was. Joe Tryon gets a sack. This was supposed to this was a quarterback draw, looks like, because they don't look like they were doing nothing else. Yeah, this is a quarterback draw. He's supposed to just run. Joe Tryon, I can't say Joe Tryon sniffed it. This was pretty much, he just was going to sack the quarterback, and it just happened to be a quarterback draw, which he runs right to him. But, I mean, either way, it's a sack. Let's see. All right. Nice. Looks like good by Shaq Barrett. He gets in there. I mean, Vita Vea is key. Vita Vea is a dog. You got to get these sacks. He literally grabs them, too, and just good coverage. Looks like good coverage everywhere. He ain't going to be able to hit. I mean, he probably could hit that, actually, if he looked. Make a jump. Oh, yeah, he definitely could throw that, over here. And that would be... Oof, almost picked. Almost a bad decision. All right. And now they're going to punt it. Is Winfield hurt too? Will he be ready for week 1? He is nicked up. I don't know what his status is. I'm hoping he is ready for week 1. Will Cansey be ready for week 1? He should be ready for week 1. I have a feeling he will be. I see Delaney playing nickel. If Izzy struggles, he'll slide down to that spot. Hopefully Zion grows some more. If Light can find a way to get a cheap CB, I hope he does it. Must be contract friendly. Yeah. Big Ass says, now RTP being one of you day ones, I'm missing some that I'd have next to my name on your last channel, sir. I was here when you gave them out, but I'm here now. Thank you in advance. What are you talking about? I think I know what you're talking about. Let me see. Oh, yeah. I got you. Give me a second. Big Al. I got you. Let's see. Live. How do I got you, Big Al. There you go, sir. There you go, sir. And I'm gonna need you guys because I'm gonna try to when the games are on, I'm gonna try to watch the games through my black box, which means I'm gonna be late. So I'm gonna need you guys. I'm gonna need my moderators to really make sure that anybody that says touchdown or interception and I ain't seen, you know I haven't seen it yet because you haven't heard me talk about it. I'm gonna need you guys to right away hide those comments because I do not want to I want to talk to you guys while I'm watching, and I don't want to talk and see interception or touchdown, and I'm like, oh, I haven't seen it yet. So you guys, moderators, you guys got to make sure. Tampa Bay, did I make you one? I'm pretty sure I made you Tampa Bay one. No, I didn't. You guys gotta be my eyes, man. You guys gotta hide those comments that are screaming out what's going on before I can even see it. Got Russell back on the practice squad. Nice. How you think Kalijah will do? Not have any preseason reps? I'm hoping good. I really don't know, man. I really don't know. No problem. Okay, yeah, I always check people for that RTP. Yeah, just make sure, like I said, wait, Amazement. Okay, you definitely got it. Okay, yeah, just make sure that, you let them know. I hate that myself. I happened a few times when you would stream the draft too. Yeah, just as soon as you see them, and obviously I'll let them know, but if I tell them and if I, I already told the stream, which I will, I'll say it as soon as the game starts. I'll let everybody know. It's going to be up to you guys, your moderators, to make sure you guys hide anybody that's trying to spoil what's going on. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. He is out there with the starting O-line. Oh, Baker's out there again? Oh, no, that's Kyle Trask. Okay, so let's just continue with this just because I believe this is still – no, it's not the starting O-line, huh? Is it the starting O-line? Yeah, it is the starting O-line. Okay, so we got another run. Nice. And look at O'Keefe, bro. I love O'Keefe so much. Look at O'Keefe. Look. O'Keefe. And then get out the way. Get out the way. Nice run. Another nice run by us. Oh, what happened? What the heck? What just happened? And you know what? I haven't been putting the rhythm. We've been doing all this with no... I don't know what happened, but the yeah, that was weird. All right, so this was the first one. You guys got to remember to tell me, hey, we ain't got no rhythm in the background. Where's the instrumentals in the background? All right. So, another run play. Again, look at the line. Like, we're not getting pushed back like last year. I love it. Look at this. Like, we look like a hard-nosed team, bro. I love it. Our O-line looks like, and again, we're not bullies yet. But we are not getting bullied in the run game. And I love it. All right. Looks like another run. Yep, we're going to run it again. Look at. We are not getting beat. We're not getting pushed back. We're just trying to find a hole and run through it. And look, play's not over. What we get, maybe 2 yards or something like that. 3 yards. Another 3 yards. Play action. And I don't think Chris Godwin's out here, but everybody else. Oh, this was an overthrow by Trask. Was so off in this game. And see, this is another way that I show you guys that I'm completely honest and I'm not biased. It might seem like I'm biased because, you know, it's not what I'm saying is not going the way you want me to say, right? But this is perfect when I say, you know, Baker had a touchdown, no interceptions, and Kyle Trask had an interception and no touchdown, but he had a better game than Baker Mayfield. And you go, what are you talking about? Like, how is that possible? You sound stupid. One had a touchdown, 0 interceptions. The other one had an interception, 0 touchdowns. But you're saying that person had a better game than the other person. Here's my example. Most yards for Kyle Trask was in this game, right? Kyle Trask had a touchdown in this game, right? This was still his worst game. Easily, this was still his worst game. A lot of missed throws. A lot of missed throws. Good protection. Now, I would say maybe could have hit K. Dotton, but that day, man, he was not. It was just the shots. Deep shots. He just was not accurate today. All right, we got another run, another creative run, and I don't like that was the rookie, Durham. He kind of gave a fake. Look at everybody. He kind of gave a fake block. Everybody, look at this blocking. Look at this blocking. Just great blocking. Dude, this is Durham, right? I believe this is 87 because he's like the baby Grunk. You take him out. That's a run right there, baby. Take him out. Gotta take him out. Oh, yeah, the banner. Thank you for the banner. All right, let's see. Remember, RTP, rhythm, ticker, and let's play. RTP, rhythm. Let's get the rhythm, the ticker, and let's play. Beautiful pocket, man. Our O-line, man. I feel so. And again, this doesn't mean I keep saying this because, you know, people like T-Money and other people like to come on here. Oh, but you said your O-line was top. You had the greatest O-line. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying we have the greatest O-line. But what I'm saying is from here, this is probably what the backups. I get it. It's probably the backups. But even from here, it can't be that much worse than this. You know what I'm saying? It can't be, once we play starters, it couldn't be too much worse. So even if we play the starters and it's a little bit worse than this, I still feel like our O-line is good enough. So that's why I'm like, I'm not so worried about the O-line no more. Because our O-line could probably do this to starters. We will. Our O-line is going to look this good against some starters out there. Plain and simple. But there are going to be starters that have a beast of a D-line. And it's not going to look nothing like this. It's going to look worse than this. But even to that, we'll still look good enough. And I know it. And that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm Good pass. Could have probably passed it here as well, but good pass right there. And he makes a little play happen after. That's what's up. So it's the starting O-line, but the backup receivers pretty much. And this was good by, in my opinion, by our head coach, because you wanted our starting O-line to get a good amount of reps together, because they really haven't gotten any reps. You know, Gedeke and Mayock and Hainsey have, but everyone together really hasn't gotten reps. Good run by Rachaad White, this is why we say this is our guy, right? Everybody's running back by committee, so are we, in a sense. But everybody, you need to have that one guy. This is that one guy. This is that guy. He's us. He is number one. You know what I'm saying? And because of plays like this, didn't have anything here. Which again, didn't have anything here, but look at the blocking. Look at the blocking. Looked like Mayock kind of misread this or something. Yeah. That's exactly what it was. Rookie mistake. Missed this. I think he just didn't see him. He went out and just didn't see him and realized, oh, shoot, that's the guy. He is right here. He's going to help push him out the way. And by the time he releases him and goes to look downfield, this guy is going to be probably on the side. Yep. And he's going to be like, oh, shoot, I was supposed to get him. And too late. He passed him. But even when that, again, it was just a missed assignment. It wasn't he got blown up. It wasn't he tried to block him and he just couldn't block him. No, it was just a rookie missed assignment where he's like, oh, shoot, I forgot. Or he just let go and was like, he's a little bit out of reach. I stayed on this. I stayed helping out the center a little too long. And you know, he just passed me. This is a rookie mistake. Stuff like this can get cleaned up. But even with that being messed up, Rachaad White makes up for it and still gets some yards. This is why we can actually have a run game this year. And again, I don't mean a run game like, oh, we're top 5. We have a run game. I mean like probably middle of the pack, but we're going to keep defenses honest. And do not get me wrong. I am going to say right now that there will be a game or two where we just run all over them. The way this O-line is looking here, if our O-line stays healthy, there will be a game or two where we will just, they just can't stop our run. We're punking them. Like I said, we're not bullies yet. But I do think there's going to be a game or two where we're going to look like bullies and we're just going to run. And Dave Canales is just going to be like, run. Just run. And Todd Bowles is going to be like, do not pass that ball. Just run. I don't know what game that can be, but I'm telling you, man. And then having Rachaad White and then having a speedster like Sean Tucker come out of nowhere. Oh, man. Good O-line protection. Good decision. Quick decision by Trask. Great placement. Great placement. See, there it goes again. Now you think after running that Cade Otton, I don't know if this is the same guy. Let's see what they. Yeah, see? I don't think that's the same guy, but after doing that with Cade Otton, we hand that ball off to Geiger again. That's going to be some yards right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to have to deal with that. They're going to have to deal with that. Okay, turn around. It's a nice bootleg. Good pass. Good pass to Jarrett. That was 8 yards right there. O-line still in there. Play action. Protection by Keefe. That's the only thing that really got to him was this Keefe. He threw it. He felt like he was going to have it already. He threw it. He gets hit. And great play by freaking Trey Palmer. Great play by freaking Trey Palmer. All right, and then this is that easy touchdown pass. Look at this. Easy. Easy. I'm telling you guys. And he almost overthrew that too. He almost overthrew that too, and he knew it when he let it go. Look at him jump like, oh, catch that. He jumped. Trask jumped like, oh, catch that. And he caught it. I mean, it wasn't that bad of a throw, but that you could tell it was close to being a bad throw. But he gets that touch. Easy plays, man. And again, this is part of why I feel like I think we're going to be a pretty decent offense. Because we got some easy plays. For one, we got Trey Palmer. We got Mike Evans. We got Chris Godwin. We going to get over the top. You hear me? We going to get over the top. We're going to be able to hit over the top. We're going to have shots down the field where we're going to hit. That's one. So no matter what, we're going to have drives where even if we can't get we can't convert third downs and we're not able to, nothing's clicking, we're going to have drives where it's just going to be like, you know what, just take a shot and throw down the field, and we're going to get it. And once we get in the red zone, we're just seeing easy plays, especially when we have our O-line that's playing like this and we're actually able to run the ball too. So you're saying we're a threat at goal line to run the ball? We're going to have easy touchdowns. Like, I really feel like we're going to be a decent offense, man. I think we're going to be a decent offense. I can't even lie. Let's see. I was going to say make sure you show them Rashad's run. Nice push, especially the left side. The little banner you have at the bottom too is not up. Shout out to Soundboard RTP Soundtrack. White says a lot of drops too and bad routes. Tampa Bay Rays fan in the building. Yeah, some of those Ravens will play on Sunday, so you have to give them credit for protection. It wasn't superior, but it was awful. Then you should worry. They held their own. It's about continuity. Yeah, wasn't awful. Oh, yeah, if we can run ball well, that's what Bowles will want to stress. He probably won't have to since Canales will run ball more often than previous staff. I mean, listen, I think Canales will run the ball more than previous staff, but I don't think it's because the previous staff didn't like running the ball. I just think because we couldn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly think we couldn't. Dave Canales said the exact same thing Byron Leftwich said. There's going to be games where we can't run the ball. We're just going to throw it. And there's going to be games where all we're going to do is run the ball. Him running the ball is not because, listen, we can't run the ball, but we're going to continue to run the ball. No. That's not what I want. If we're able to run the ball, let's continue to run the ball. But if we're having a game where we're banging against the walls and we're getting negative yards or we're not getting no yards at all, stop running the ball and throw the ball. If we're not getting any yards running the ball, why are we running the ball 2 times in one possession? If we're getting yards throwing the ball, then throw the ball. We don't need to be 50-50 if one side is not producing nothing. All you're doing is putting more weight on the other side. If your run game is not producing and your pass game is producing and you're still running the ball 50-50, all you're doing is putting more weight on the passing. And what I mean by that is you're just keeping your offense behind the chains, which means in your passing game, you have to have more yards passing to convert these 3rd and longs. Now, it doesn't mean completely abandon the run, right? Out of 6 plays, you run the ball 2 times. Out of 8 plays, you run the ball 2 times. Just to try to keep the defense a little honest, but you're still not trying to keep your offense behind the chains, right? So I do believe Dave Canellis will run the ball more than Byron Leftwich ran the ball. But I do believe that's only because we're going to be able to run the ball better than we were able to run the ball with Byron, period. We just have a better O-line. So I do think there's going to be games as well where we abandon the run. We're not running the ball. We're not able to run the ball. Just throw the ball. I do think there's going to be games like that, just like there was with Byron, most of the games with Byron, because, again, we couldn't run the ball in most of the games. But then there was games where we were able to run the ball. I know for a fact there was like 2 games that I can't think of the games, but I know for a fact there was 2 games where I was like, yeah, we pretty much killed the game by running the ball. Like, they couldn't stop us. Shoot, in fact, I could be wrong, but I think Dallas was kind of one of them. The very first game, Palmer ran wrong route. Looks like he even thought he caught the ball. He kept straight other receiver walls in 4 TDs. Palmer ran wrong route, looks like. Even thought he caught the ball. He keeps straight other receiver walls in 4 TD. The back part of that got me confused. Run to pass and pass to run. Right. Whatever the game calls for, sometimes you have to have a feel for what's working. What was annoying about last year, they went away from what was working at times as far as certain plays. Could be right. White says run to open pass and pass to open run. Yes, agree with that 1,000%. All right, defense. So now we got our backup defense. William Ghost and Yaya Diaby. And Yaya Diaby kind of blew that up. William Colston blew that up. Ooh, there ain't much we gotta watch as far as the secondary. These breakdowns will be a lot faster. It looks like Yaya's over here. Look like they switched sides, and as you can see, he blew it up, but 47 did his job, kept him contained, and this is what I was talking about. And look, and now he gets this run. This is what I mean by, as a youngster, they got to realize, make sure that's not a run first. And he's gonna push him off and take the inside, because that's a move. He can get him. But 47, who I believe that's a tight end, that's exactly what he wanted him to do. Take that inside. See? Take that inside. Good. Now I just cut all this off, and now he got room. Good play by Isaac. Oh, shoot. You guys are not even seeing it. Hold on. My fault. Let me show that play one more time. So you're gonna see Yaya. He's gonna try to hit him with the power move, and then try to go inside, which sticks him with the power move, and he does go inside. But inside is where this tight end wanted him to go, and he gives up the containment, and running back takes off to the outside and gets the yards. Good play by Isaac. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, we got Yaya again. Looks like, yep. And you got Anthony on the outside. William Golson right there. Anthony goes out for coverage. They blitz 57. Logan Hall. Golston's kind of pushing him back, but not really. But Anthony Nelson's getting there and actually hits the ball. Now, he gets it back. I think they called that a fumble. I'm not exactly sure. Don't remember. They were confused about it. All right, Yaya still in there. Takes the inside. Blitz is coming from the outside, and he does it again. Great play by Yaya. He uses his power and then rips through it and takes the inside. And this is a screen. William Golston gets there fast with the screen. Throws it. Homeboys, the running back is not there. He's getting pushed down by Gaines. Let's see. Again, using the pass rush. It's 3rd and 9, so you ain't got to worry about the run on this one. Pass rush. Pass rush. He's pushing. He's pushing, and he tries to get around. Not really able to beat the guy. Again, these tackles, man, are big. These are big tackles, bro. Anthony Nelson wins with the move, I think. He gets a chip. He does the little same thing, push. He does the power push, and then uses one arm, and then, oh, it wasn't. It was Gaines. So that was Gaines that got in there. Thought it was Anthony. That was Gaines that got in there from the inside. Oh. Pat O'Connor and Gaines do a stunt. Pat O'Connor takes the double team. Gaines gets the one guy, and he gets in there. I mean, that's the Vita Vea right there. That's the Vita Vea backup right there. So it's not too bad of a pass rush, to be honest, for the whole unit as a unit. Sorry. All right, 4th and 9. They're gonna punt it. Yeah, ruled a fumble on the play. Okay, now this is the backups. So we really don't need to see. Get some yards from Vaughn. See how it's a lot more sloppier. Pass protection looks pretty decent. Oh, man. Oh, okay, he had someone there. Okay, yeah, he made the right play. I didn't know there was a safety up there, but he had the right call. Missed him. Missed him. Keyshawn Vaughn, great block. Great block, Keyshawn Vaughn. Knew exactly who to pick up. Yeah, we went 3 and out. 3 and out on this one. Hit that like button, guys, if you haven't yet. All right, let's see. Second unit again. Defense. Yeah. This time. He see how they're staying there. Like that time he's playing the run, making sure, is it a run? If so, I got to keep the containment. Where's the running back coming? Running back picks over there. You got veteran Willem Golston. Sniffed it out with Gaines. Gaines knows what he's doing too. They wasn't going to get much there. Anthony Nelson, Yaya's on the other side. He drops into coverage. Willem Golston stumbles. They got a blitz. Great blitz by 57. He knew exactly where to go. He knew exactly where to go. These quarterbacks looked prepared. Shout out to their head coach. All right, doing a twist over here. Oh, and he gets in. But he starts running out. Russell, I don't know what happened. He looked like he tried to run to him. He should have just kept containment and ran a little bit outside. All right. Gets a little toss, gets in there. And then again, these are just, yeah, they wanted you to do exactly what you did. O'Connor gets there, stops it. All right. Another stunt here. And they leave. Big old gap. Big old gap. 98, and was that 90? That was O'Connor. Ooh, see, that's O'Connor shouldn't have been doing that. O'Connor should have known better. Well, see, those are always hard to say, like, who's supposed to stay there? Who's supposed to make sure this doesn't happen? It's always hard to tell. But that's what we don't like. Oh, he fumbled it. That's right. Oh, let's see here. Who's running? That's Keyshawn Vaughn. See that hole. Okay, he hit the hole he was supposed to hit. Good hard run. Wolford back on the practice squad, but we expected that. All right. Thank you for the update, Tampa. You can see a good run right here by Keyshawn Vaughn, the most hated running back on the team. Nice little cut, move out the way, and then continue to got some more runs. Gonna take that shot, and it was too far. All right. We're not gonna go too much longer. We're just gonna go until once we start seeing, once there's no more backups, like it's now the third string backups, then we'll end it. All right, yeah. Let's see. Again, good. Making sure that it's not a run. Oof, that was just dunzo. Oh, did we sack him? Please tell me we sacked him. Oh, my gosh. Why did I have a feeling we didn't sack him? Gosh. Anthony Nelson, how did you not get that? And then this, who is that right there? Because I don't know how he didn't get it. He was just... That Merriweather... This dude. I don't know who that is. Sheesh. That was Merriweather. I don't know how he didn't get that. Boom. Good play by them. Nothing we could have did really on the D-line. What happened there? Okay. He tried to cut that off. That's exactly what they wanted to do. Exactly what they wanted us to do. Let these guys go in, come back around, trap them, boom. Good. That's how they knew exactly what their assignments were. Good running team right there. That middle. And this is why he did not make the team, guys. He had a lot of these. I know Pavilion or Pavilon or however you say his name. 93. I know who he is. That's another Mike. That's another Mike Green. Another Kalijah Cansey. Sen is supposed to be that Vita Vea. That Gaines. See, he's supposed to be that anchor. He just can't let that happen. That's why he's not on the team. The heck? What was that? Hold on, let me tricked me. I didn't even see. Okay, so play action. Oh, this is that play. Yeah, I just can't believe they didn't see that. Like, did you not see, like, they just like, what? That was crazy. That was crazy. Hold on, let's get some. Well, we'll do that after this. 2 and 6. Ooh, good play by Anthony. Good play by Anthony getting there. Good play by Mayweather. Good job. Third and 6. Yeah, you see, he really wasn't pass rushing a lot, man. We're seeing him. Okay, so I don't think he was supposed to pass rush on that one. Nice drop in the bucket, and homeboy missed it. Over here, I don't know what happened there. He just got done up right there. Parker was getting there. He let it go. So they're going to kick that field goal. Let's get to this. Tampa says, Wolford back on practice squad, but expected. Personally, I don't hate Von. I just feel the man doesn't really produce. Well, he hasn't really had a chance. Like, we wouldn't really be able to pull much highlights on him despite how long he's been with us. Yeah, because he's been, you got to remember, he was always drafted. Von was always drafted to be the backup running back. He was never drafted to be the running back. He was always drafted to be the backup running back. And he was the backup to Ronald Jones, who was fighting back and forth with Leonard Fournette to be the backup. And then when we let go of Ronald Jones, Keyshawn Vaughn was the backup to Leonard Fournette, but we ended up drafting Rachaad White, who ended up being the backup. So now Rachaad White is the starter. Keyshawn Vaughn should be the backup to Rachaad White. He was always supposed to be running back too, Rachaad White, but he just had too many RB1s in front of him. But hopefully we'll see this year. Little play action. This was a good play by Trask. A hard throw. Running back, throwing it. That was a good play. Good play by Trask. Jose Ramirez and David Moore back on the practice squad too. Thank you. I really wanted Jose Ramirez, and I really wanted David Moore back too. That's what they're saying, but I will see. We'll see. They gotta show me first. Another good play. Did he hit that? No, he looks like he missed that. Oh, no, he hit that. All right, nice. Another good play by Trask. Good run. Throw. Yeah, that's what they're trying to report, but there is no official depth chart yet, so they don't know. They just want it to be Keyshawn. They want it to be Sean Tucker. Oof. That would have been hard to hit that. All right, let's see. That's what I was trying to do. I had a brain fart on that last clip. I'm sorry, guys. I was thinking too many things at once. Hold on. Okay. I wanted to see if, because I'm watching, because everyone's talking about RB2 about Sean Tucker. So I'm watching the running backs. And I'm trying to make sure Keyshawn Vaughn is blocking, which he looks like he was gonna do here, and then he lets him go, and then he's like, oh snap, this guy came over here, but he already let it go. Because I think it was supposed to be like a fake, like a block, and then hit the flat. And he went to block, and he's like, oh, he got him, I'll hit the flat. And he went to go hit the flat and realized, oh, there's another guy coming, I might as well block him. But it was already too late. He tried to block him. It was too late. And Trask already threw it anyways. So that's why I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see what I'm trying to see that way we could see. Because I'm telling you right now, there's no way Sean Tucker's running back 2 if he's showing that he can't block. There's no way. It's just not going to happen. JJ Russell on the practice squad. Yeah, they did. Kelly Bucks. Okay. So JJ Russell's back on the practice squad as well. That's good. All right, let's see. There you go. Again, you saw him. So it looks like on this preseason, it looks like after that one run, Yaya has slowed down a lot more in as far as pass rushing. He's making sure that runner isn't beating him. That he's watching for the run first. Let me go back to that play. He just took off. Oof. Just threw him. Now, I don't know exactly. Again, Gaines. There's Gaines and there's Pat O'Connor. And it's just... I have a feeling that's Gaines. That's on Gaines. Because Pat O'Connor got the outside. Because they have Yaya dip out to go in pass coverage. So Connor is taking the outside. I'm doubt his coverage is the outside and the inside. So it's probably on Pat. I mean, that's probably on Gaines. Nice. We got a pass rush. Yeah, right. Tackle did good against Yaya. Is that Gaines? I think that's Gaines. And who's that? Russell. It's a good run by Trey, man. But that one fumble got me like, nah, I'm good. You gotta not fumble that ball, bro. Another blitz pickup by Keyshawn Vaughn. Took that shot. He missed him. Such a good shot. Man. Just gotta give him a chance. Just give him that 50-50 ball, bro. Just give him that chance. But again, that's something he'll learn. You know what? Instead of trying to place it perfectly, just give him a little bit of a 50-50 ball and just let him make the play because the guy's not even looking. Another run by Keyshawn Vaughn. Good run by Keyshawn Vaughn. Hits the hole. Oh, man. Thank you for reminding me. I would have completely forgot. 205. Wait, what happened on the last play? Oh, we kicked a field goal. Okay. Isaac is on the squad too, man. Again, I'm nervous about CB depth. Well, hopefully we don't have to worry about it, man. Hopefully we don't have to worry about CB depth. Again, I'm fine with Delaney. I'm fine with Zion McCollum on the outside. So, I'm not too worried. Okay, we got Cam Gill and Yaya. Cam Gill can pass rush. So Anthony Nelson. And sacked. A whole bunch of people got him sacked. Yeah, that right there. Sorry, buddy. maybe kick returns. Not punts. He definitely can't do punts. But maybe kick returns. Maybe kick returns. Kick returns, you can maybe fumble the ball and then recover it. Punt returns, you can't do that. All right, Sean Tucker getting the ball. Squeezes out of there. Nice. He throws a good ball right there to help the wide receiver do that, to catch it and then break out the other side. He does a good job with that. And that's why you like Sean Tucker, because he should have been able to hit that corner. He could have broke right there. But I want to see some pass protection. That's what I want to see from Tucker. That's what I want to see from Tucker. First and goal. Did we get a touchdown here? Hope we got a touchdown. Should have hit Geiger there for a touchdown, man. He should have had so many touchdowns in this game. This is easily his worst game. Easily his worst game. Could you imagine him having a game like this week 1? Oh, my gosh. They would be calling for, oh, my God. Everyone would be like, Baker, should have been Baker. Baker should have. Oh, my gosh. So, first of all, Trask got to tell him where to go. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. That was weird. Let's see. Protection. Let's see. I'm not gonna say they feel trash is a strong word, but he definitely had a bad preseason this year. He definitely had a bad preseason. Definitely had a bad preseason. And I think once he dropped the ball a few times, it kind of just tumbled. Like his preseason, I think the competition got too big for him. All the small things. Man, he almost sacked the quarterback. Freaking Yaya. Freaking ran with the tackle the whole time. He got that. That's a fact. He caught that ball. Here's Watts. Watts is a beast, bro. Watts plays so, like, mean. Watts plays so mean. I love it. I love it. Watts and Yaya. Man. He just got rid of it. William Wilson got in there and got the sack. Good job, Will. 2nd and 15. Yaya kind of fell. They double team Watts that time. Yaya had a chance. He had a single. And he fell. Now Cam and Watts are paired up now. I hope Yaya didn't like hurt himself, and because he did kind of look like he like dropped. Like, let me see that one more time, because he got out after that. Oh, they don't show me too. Hopefully he's. I mean, we haven't heard anything about that, so hopefully that's nothing. All right, let's see where we at. Yep, see again. Sean Tucker misses that block. Just so focused on selling the run. He just misses that block. Blindside too. Oh man. That's what I'm worried about. Sean Tucker being RB2. Not worried there, because obviously that's what he was supposed to do. I mean, I don't. Maybe he might have was supposed to chip. I doubt it, but because he just literally ran out there. But that wouldn't have been. Good run. Got the first. A lot of emotion from Trask in this game. And I believe this is Patrick Lair. These hits, we got hits in the background. All right, some more Sean Tucker. Let's see if he gets some blocking. No, he's running it. Another run. Woo! Almost. It's just that threat of if he breaks, he's gone, bro. Sean Tucker, man, I can't lie. It's the threat of if he breaks, he's gone. It's just, and that's gonna be just like once he get used to the NFL. Once he gets used to it, maybe he breaks more tackles. They're trying to make him break, like they're giving him the rock. They're trying to see. I think he got hurt in that play. No. It might have been the other play. That's why he was out. That was one of these plays. I think it was that play. Yeah, I think it was that play. He might have been done after that. Yeah, there's no one he can throw it to. Good defense for what we called. Yep. That middle. We're only watching these for Watts pretty much. I don't even care about the offense no more. I just want to see some Watts plays. Slide on Watts. Watts is up here. Oh, he's gonna. Nope. Trying to get rid of the ball fast. Watts up here. 3rd and 6. Pass rush. Come on. No, nothing there. On my hip. When I dip, you put my hand up on my hip. When you dip, you dip. Let's see. Sean Tucker's not in there. We're going to go through these. I just want to see Sean Tucker. I don't think Sean Tucker's in anymore on offense. So I just want to finish out Watson's film, and then that's it. We'll be out of here. We will be out of here. Ooh, good play, 15. $58 up here. $37. All right. Is that Sean Tucker? No, that's not Sean Tucker. I think that's Brown. Yeah. Brown has some good runs too. Brown has some really good runs actually, especially in this game. All right, come on. That's it. No more. I really let that happen. Snowden. I think this was it. This was the last drive. Ramirez should come in here. Yeah, I like Ramirez's get off, and like it feels like he runs past people. I just don't understand why they didn't give him enough snaps. I don't know. That's so weird. All right, well. Oh. So that's it. That was pretty much the film study. We saw the starters, most of the second string. Excuse me. Good preseason. I'm hyped. I'm ready for the season. This weekend I will be in California, so I'm not going to be broadcasting anything this weekend. And then, the week after that will be work. I don't know. I'll probably be working all week. But then the next time you see me will either be to talk something or to watch the game after that weekend. I might. What's today? Today's Wednesday, right? So tomorrow. Tomorrow's my last day because I'm off Friday because I asked for Friday off and I asked for Monday off. So I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday. I'll have 4-day weekend because I have to go to a funeral on Friday. So tomorrow I might have a round table for you guys, which is me and a Panther fan and Falcon fan and Saint fan. Saint fans are so hard to find. They just are. But hopefully I can find something. We'll see what's going on there. That's interesting. I just thought of something. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get a round table tomorrow. If I don't have a round table for you guys tomorrow, you guys probably won't see me till the weekend. Maybe Monday if there's something that came up that we got to talk about. If there's something that comes up that we really got to talk about, I will do a live stream through my phone if I have to, if it's something really important that we got to talk about, but I doubt anything happens between then. But it is your man RTP, Skull Gang in the building. You already know what time it is here on the Pewter and Red podcast, baby. Don't forget, hit the like button, show the channel some love. We're still growing. We're at 207, I think was the last time I seen it. 207. Shout out to Eric, who has subscribed to us. But yeah, so we do a lot of things here. Just to explain this real quick, we do a lot of things here. We break down film, we break down press conferences after games and stuff, or after something important happened. We break down vibes, all that stuff. We get deep and dive deep into what's going on with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here. We watch the games live here, conversate. We have roundtables with other people from other fans from other divisions, or from this division, but the rivals. We talk football. We do it all here, man. We do it all here. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure when you subscribe, you hit the notification bell, and notification bells on all. That way you get notified, because if you don't do that, you will not get notified when we go live. And hit the like button to help out the channel, and let's continue to grow the channel. We're at 200. I didn't know if we were going to get to 200, but we made to 200 before the week 1. So we got about 12 people in here right now. When the game starts and the game is live, we should have about 20 people in here, which is really good. So we should have good conversation in the chat and everything. So yeah, definitely want to be a part of that. It's your man RTP. I will see you guys the next time I see you. Who knows exactly when that will be? I don't know, but I already gave you a layout of more than likely when it will be. It's your man RTP. Remember, it's Pewter and Red until we cold and dead. I'll see you guys next time. Deuce.